all, congratulations on the new arrival. We often ask managers and players how easy it is to switch off from football. Have you found it almost become suddenly easier for you to switch off? Have you found like a new perspective?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, having a baby is the biggest gift and most beautiful thing in life. So I think, yeah, that will take your mind off, I guess, everything else when you're there in that moment. So yeah, that can be a good thing. And as you say, I think it's important to switch off when you get home. So yeah, I'll keep doing that now.
How's the challenge for fatherhood?
It's only been a week, but so far it's going well, and my wife is really amazing, and she's doing a great job. So I'm really lucky with her, you know.
You're one of the few players to have had experience in this squad of Champions League football before last season. Following what you guys went through last season, what did you guys learn, and is there a feeling that maybe you could do something special this time?
Yeah, I think that's the feeling in the squad. I think everyone is believing so much in what we're doing, and we have confidence in everything we do as a team, you know. And I think last year we learned a few good lessons. We wanted to go all the way, and we didn't. And yeah, we have to take those lessons and make sure that we get better and that we learn from it. And yeah, I think you see, if you look at the last game, for example, it's a really tough game away from home, and we did amazing. Yeah, I think that's a sign of improvement. So yeah, we believe in what we're doing, and hopefully this can be the year.
Simon?
Hi Martin. I wanted to ask you just, it's a bit on Ethan actually, who's obviously broken into the first team this season. You also knows probably better than anyone else what it's like making that jump. Just how have you been trying to help him? What sort of role have you taken on with him now as he's making these steps?
Yeah, I've been trying, you know, to help him in many different ways. I think for a young player, sometimes it's just to help him to be himself and to feel natural, and don't be like too much on him, you know, to make it more natural. I think everyone can see the qualities he has, and for him it's just about showing that and enjoying and keep improving all the time, and he's doing amazing. I think, yeah, for his age to play the way he plays, you know, with such confidence, with such enthusiasm, you know, eagerness to get on the ball and always show his qualities. So yeah, I'm really, really happy for him and proud of him for what he's doing, and I'm sure it's a lot more to come because he's a good boy with a good mentality, and yeah, he will just get better and better.
I always remember a few years ago Mikel saying the guys on the bench were sort of nudging him, saying, get Ethan on the pitch. As a talent, what do you make of him?
Yeah, I don't want to put, you know, too much pressure and too big words on him, but he's, yeah, unbelievable player already. I don't think there's any reason to speak about the talent because everyone can see that, and yeah, he's already a big player. I don't see him as a talent, I see him as a really good player, and that's a great sign for such a young player.
Hi Martin. I was just wanting to ask about you and Bukayo, because I think everyone talks about you on the pitch, but off the pitch I was wondering how you guys are like, and do you remember, I don't know, the first time you met him, and how has he changed since then?
I think, yeah, all of us, we're getting older, so I think we're growing and learning more about everything, maturing, you know. So, but yeah, we played together now for a long time, you know, in the same positions, and yeah, we have a great connection on the pitch. Also off the pitch, we're good friends, and I think that's a lot of the players in the team. You know, they're really close off the pitch as well, and I think that helps us on the pitch to find those connections and to understand each other. And yeah, Bukayo, since I came here to now, how much he's grown. You know, he's become a leader in the team, and every game he's proving his qualities. So yeah, just a pleasure to play with him and follow everything that he does.
I was just wondering, when you were injured, he obviously took the captain's armband for a while. Did you have to talk to him about that much, or was it quite natural?
No, I think it was a natural thing for him. I think, as I said before, I think he's grown into a leader now in the team, and he can do that in his own way and in a very natural way. So yeah, I didn't have to do anything special there, but I think he enjoyed it, and well deserved that he got the armband for a few games as well.
Kaya?
Martin, that period where you've been out injured, it was the first sort of, I can remember, the long
long-term-ish injury that you've had during your time at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I just wonder how you found it being away from the team. I know Mikel said you were quite close to the team, but
Yeah.
how did you find it? Were you able to still be involved and keep motivating your teammates, or did you feel you had to keep them at a distance?
Yeah, I tried to do it as much as I could. Obviously, it's a bit different when you're not on the pitch, but yeah, I did everything I could from the sideline, in the dressing room. I was always there in the meetings, in the preparation for the games, and I tried to be around as much as possible. Then all the games I could go to, I went to, you know. So, but it's a different thing when you're not on the pitch. So obviously it was a bit frustrating, it was a bit hard, but yeah, it's a part of life, a part of your football career. Everyone will have an injury at some point. So I think I just tried to deal with it in the best possible way and make sure I come back stronger, and I feel like I've done that. So it's okay.
You mentioned coming back stronger then. I mean, the way you've been able to come back immediately at the same level or even better than teammates. Most players, it takes 1 or 2 games to get back up to speed, but you seem to have come at it straight away. How have you been able to do that? What's been your techniques?
I don't know, to be honest. I think I surprised myself a little bit as well, that I was able to play straight away and 90 minutes, and I could feel that on my body afterwards. So, but I think it's just the hard work I've done every day here with the physios, medical team, fitness coaches, and myself. You know, I've been working really hard and putting in a lot of effort. So yeah, I guess that's the answer: hard work.
Jordan?
Hi, Martin. We spoke to Saliba last week about how he wants to go down in the club's history as one of the all-time great defenders, but he realises that to do that he has to win one of the big trophies. Are you in the same mindset as a captain, that you want to go down in history, but you know that to do that you have to get over this hurdle, this barrier of winning either a Premier League or a Champions League?
Yeah, I think obviously if you do that, then everyone will remember you because you write history, and I think that's the feeling from everyone in the squad, in the team. We want to do something really special. We want to win. We want to win everything basically. So so yeah, that's the mindset of everyone. We want to win trophies. We want to win every time we play. And yeah, I think we all share that mindset. We just want to win and make sure that the trophies come to the club.
And when you think of former captains like Vieira or Tony Adams, and now you're as captain, is that pressure, or is it inspiration, or is it both?
I would say more inspiration. I think to get the armband and then look at the history of the club, look at everyone who's been here as a captain, and yeah, such a big, massive club. You know, growing up, I was always watching Premier League and yeah, dreamt of playing here, and now I'm captain. So I think that's just a massive inspiration and something that yeah, inspired me to do better and to improve all the time.
Isan?
Hi, Martin. You seem to be a leader by example rather than being a boisterous or outspoken character. From childhood and growing up, obviously your dad, I think, was your coach at one point as well as a kid. What kind of things have you took from your youth and childhood that might have influenced the way you are as a leader today?
That's a deep question. Yeah, I don't know. I think, as you said, my dad was my coach, and he was a football player before, so I always trained a lot with him. I think he always said to me that the way to do things was through hard work, and I think my whole family helped me to stay humble and to always want more, always improve, and not be too satisfied. So I think, yeah, I would maybe say that I was always pushing to get more, and I wouldn't be satisfied if I played a good game. Then I wanted to do better the next one. So and that's still a mindset I have today. So yeah, maybe that.
And at 15, you were basically a child prodigy in Norway that went to Real Madrid. In some ways, is that experience at such a young age influence how you are with the younger guys at Arsenal now?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously it was a big change for me to go to Madrid as 16 years old, and I was still a baby when I look back now. So I think I just learned like what it feels to be a young player in a senior squad, and it's not always the most easy thing. So yeah, that's something I keep in mind now when younger players are coming up to the first team, and I know how they feel, and then just try to help them as much as possible.
And from an outside perspective, what's it like being a leader and a captain at such a big club like Arsenal? Because it's obviously a massive role. Not only are you having to perform on the pitch, it's the off the field stuff as well. What's all that like as a package?
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's something I really enjoy. yeah, something I'm really proud of, and yeah, just enjoying it. I think main thing is on the pitch, but then outside the pitch you also have to do some things and be a bit more active in decisions and all that. But something I enjoy, and yeah, it's a really nice squad to be a captain for, so I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Speaking of babies, how back to that topic? Has the last 10 days been for you?
It's been good. It's been a beautiful week. As I said before, I guess, yeah, it's something you can't prepare for, but it's the most beautiful thing in life, and yeah, really proud and happy.
You mentioned also Ren, and it's almost 2 years ago now that he broke the internet by appearing together.
In Norway, at least.
In
Yeah.
Norway, at least, yeah. How important has it been to get a person like that into your life?
Yeah, she's been really important for me. As I said before, she's amazing, and yeah, she's really important.
We were also speaking about the upbringings, and a lot of people here in England has been talking about giving compliments about the upbringing that you have gotten as well, and what made you the person that you are today. How do you feel when you get compliments like that about the person that you have become?
Yeah, I guess it's nice. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think too much about, and I don't follow too much about what's in the press and social media and all that. But yeah, it's nice.
Martin, you mentioned that all of you are getting older in the team. You've just become a father. What do you see your role as in the team? Are you like a sort of older brother to some of the players and the younger players that are coming through? Can you help guide them?
Yeah, I think we have quite a young squad. So at the moment, I feel like one of the more experienced, more older guys, and that's something new to me, but something I enjoy. Feel like I've been through a lot, gained a lot of experience on the way, and now I'm just trying to use that in the best possible way to everyone around me. And but we have more experience in the team as well, and they try to help, and we have a lot of leaders. So yeah, we're just all trying to help each other to get better and push each other every day.
And you mentioned that you learned quite a few lessons last year in the Champions League. Is there one thing in particular that you can point to that you learned from?
Yeah, it's hard to point at like one thing, but if you look at the last few games there when we went out, we didn't do well enough in the away game especially, and yeah, I think we showed last game that we're capable of doing that against a really good side now. So hopefully we've improved that.
Cool. Last couple on this side, we'll start with Sam.
Big question that all the fans want to know: how are you sleeping?
I'm sleeping good, to be fair. As I said, my wife, she's really good, so I'm sleeping well.
Joking, but that does actually matter, right? And the coaches do care and the physios do care. So do you have to change anything about your life around that?
Obviously, I think your life changes a bit, but yeah, we always knew that this was going to happen now for a while, and we've planned it in a good way. I get a lot of help, and I do as much as I can, and then yeah, I think we found a good way to deal with things, and it's working quite well.
I wanted to ask you about your friendship with Kai as well. I think you both described each other as sort of your best friends in football now. Just wondered how that started, when that started. Did you know each other before last season as well?
No, I didn't know him from before, only from playing against him. But yeah, just had a good connection when he came in. He's a good guy, funny guy, and a good player. So and I think always when new players come in, I try to help them a bit, and yeah, now we're good friends. So that's cool.
You've kind of got this shared journey where you both played senior football very young. You're kind of older than your years would suggest. Is that kind of a shared bond that you have? Is that a thing? Or am I making up?
Yeah, it can be. I think, yeah, we've been through a lot of the same things, breaking through early, being at big clubs, and then leaving a big club, so, but yeah, I guess it's just the connection you get with someone, and I think within this team you have so many, great players, great people. We're all good friends, so I don't think it's anything like special, but it's a good connection with everyone in the team, and I think that helps us on the team as well, on the pitch as well. So yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay. we'll end with that.
Hi Martin. Since you've come back into the team, Arsenal are unbeaten, scored lots of goals in that time, lots of set pieces, which I'm sure you've seen the talk about. But there's been a bit of debate about whether Arsenal are creating enough from open play. You're on the pitch. How does it feel? Does it feel like you're creating?
Yeah, I think so. I think the last few games has been really, really good. Fulham game made me not the best in that way, but still we dominated the whole game, and it's just a few centimeters away from winning there in the end as well. So, but if you look at the games before that, we completely dominated. We scored a lot of goals and created a lot of chances. So, so yeah, I think we're doing well, and yeah, we can still improve. We can still do better, and that's what we're trying to do. But yeah, I think we're doing well.
Just away from the pitch. Tomorrow is the FIFA Congress, and your federation are going to abstain from voting as they're critical of FIFA's process around the World Cup. I was just wondering, as captain, whether they've spoken to you or you have any thoughts on that.
No, to be fair, I haven't spoken to them, and I've just seen something about it now after training. But yeah, I think that's a question for them, and not me at the moment. So yeah, I don't have too much to say about it.
Cool, we'll end it there. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.